Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mitch. Hope you all are having a great start to your Monday. I'm going to make a quick video giving y'all what will probably be one of the last updates on Tropical Storm Nicholas. Chances are, if you're in the coastal areas of Texas, you are preparing for a tropical storm, as this is going to ride the entire Texas coastline. Forecast to make landfall in the Matagorda, hopefully I said that right, Matagorda Bay here in Texas and surrounding areas. But you notice the northeast, the eastern side of the storm is definitely just the east weighted storm. Here you got most of the precipitation on this side of the storm, which we've talked about for the last 1 or 2 days. Nice center of circulation showing up here, and this looks like basically a tropical storm. Hurricanes normally look a lot more fuller than this, if you will, but you're already seeing rain bands in Brownsville and Corpus Christi. Hopefully I don't call it Corpus Crispy, because I normally love to do that to you guys in that area. So sorry if I call y'all Corpus Crispy any, but Corpus Christi, some rain bands moving in. And like I said, this is forecast to make landfall in the Matagorda Bay area and surrounding areas. It could tick west, it could tick east, but we'll see. But this is it right here. This is moving through. It's going to continue to do so. It's going to come up through this area or so, and it might go more this area. It might just go straight up into here, but either way, this event's happening today. The big time flood event is going to occur today. The good news is it looks like some of these insane rainfall totals that were predicted have lowered a little bit, but there's still areas that are going to get over a foot of rain, no doubt. So we're going to briefly talk about this. Factors in place. We're not going to talk much about that anymore because this is a now occurring event. So there's no point in talking about all this. We can watch it on radar and see what it does at this point. But there is still hurricane watches up for a large chunk of the Texas coastline. And then tropical storm warnings up for almost 90% of the coastline. And tropical storm watch up for the most northeastern area of the coastline of Texas. And so the entire coastline is forecast to at least get some form of tropical storm force conditions here. But this is what's going on per the 5 a.m. update, Eastern Standard Time. 60 mile per hour storm might get bumped up to a 65 mile per hour storm here. The 8 a.m. update here shortly. But going forward here, still forecast to get a lot of rain. But you notice you don't see that pink showing up of over 15 inches of rain. But still a widespread area of a lot of rain going here. 6 to 10 inches of rain are possible. And over a foot of rain in some of these areas just south of Houston and maybe just east of Houston. So a big-time rain event still, but maybe not looking quite as crazy as it was. Looking here, there is still a very high chance of flash flooding going on. Sorry, guys, I had to grab my little girl. She's having a rough morning this morning, but there's still a high chance, and now there literally is a very high chance just south of Houston of flash flooding occurring, a 50% chance of this occurring. And so this is going to be a significant flooding event for some, not everybody, for a large area of the Texas coastline. Moving forward, as far as tropical storm force winds, it's probably going to be really around the center of the storm. So the Matagorda Bay, really in areas maybe just east of that, could see tropical storm force winds for a time. So I don't think the wind threat's going to be a huge deal today, but for a few hours it could be in certain areas, very isolated areas. You look into National Weather Service in Houston, which is an area I've been checking out often. Still forecast just south of Houston, 10 to 15 inches of rain. Galveston, Angleton, down here, and just areas south and just areas east and west. Southwest, then southeast, if you will, then more east. A lot of rain forecast to fall, and probably a very, not necessarily a short period of time, but very quickly. It's going to fall very fast, and I think that's going to be the issue why we're going to have flash flooding. You look at the latest HRRR model run, and it shows the storm evolving throughout the day. We're getting into this afternoon, and just a big-time slug of moisture riding the coastline of Texas here. And, of course, there might be a tornado threat a little bit in Louisiana, a little bit later, maybe overnight into Tuesday morning. We'll watch that. But this is an evolving system. It's a present event now, so there's not much forecasting to do. At this point, we're just watching it on radar. So I advise anybody in the Texas coastline, if you don't have a good, reliable model, I always recommend RadarScope. It's only $10 a year, guys. $10 a year, not a month, $10 a year. Definitely invest in a nice, decent radar. That Weather Channel app radar isn't the best. It's okay, but it's very slow. It's laggy. And on RadarScope, you can put in your exact location, and it's really awesome. But Sorry, the video's so short. There's not much detail with this. This is happening now, so you guys stay safe in the Texas coastline today and surrounding areas. I'll have y'all an update on this later this afternoon, evening, but this evening. But y'all have a great Monday. Stay safe out there, and God bless all y'all.